Hello everybody, my name is Jared, and today I'm going to bring a little one-off video here. I've heard a lot of people saying that they want to get into reading, or that they want to get back into reading, that they used to read when they were younger and they don't now. I read quite a bit, so what I thought I'd do today is make you a little video and bust out a few books that are kind of easy reads and that will kind of help you get back into reading, or help you just start reading. I love reading. I've been reading since I was a young child. I was that weird kid in the corner who always had the book. So here are my few picks to kind of help you get back into reading. Now, a lot of people are going to laugh at this, but I don't care. These books are fantastic. Harry Potter. You can't go wrong with Harry Potter. I know it may seem silly, a grown man or even a grown woman reading a child's book, but they really are great books to read. They're super easy, they're fun, you've seen the movies. I'm telling you, you can't go wrong with Harry Potter. Now, if you're more into not maybe reading books or whatever, and you want something to kind of get you into reading books, I suggest graphic novels, any type of comic books. The Walking Dead, Fables. This here, Batman the Killing Joke, is amazing. It's so good. The Watchmen, it's a little more advanced. It's kind of hard to get into, but once you kind of graduated from these, I suggest moving to this. You can't go wrong with graphic novels. Awesome stories. They're unbelievably well written. Yeah, and you can pick your favorite superhero. I mean, there's tons of them. It's endless on what you can get as far as graphic novels. And also check out your libraries. They have graphic novels. All right? And once you hit those, start picking up some books. Kevin J. Anderson does great books on any type of superheroes. I mean, Batman, Superman, he does them all. They're absolutely fantastic. Ready Player One, if you're into video games and you love video games, you have got to get this book. This is an amazing book that everybody should read. I'm telling you, it is absolutely fantastic. This came free in Loot Crate. Japanese, if you're into Japanese anime or anything like this, Battle Royale. This book is like Hunger Games for adults. It's a little graphic, a little disturbing, a lot disturbing, but it really is an awesome book. And if you're going to get Battle Royale, I suggest getting this right here, because the translations on some of the older Battle Royales are really, man, they're really off. So this is the one I suggest you getting. It's yeah, it's on Amazon. You can find it. If you love fantasy and want to get into fantasy, Robert Jordan is one of the top. I mean, the Wheel of Time series, which this is the first book in, is incredibly long, first of all, but they're super good. The characters are great in them. They're awesome. Also, you know, the Game of Thrones, if you like Game of Thrones, get into those. Those are a little bit harder to read because there's so many characters. But if you want to start on something fantasy-wise, I suggest Robert Jordan. You can't go wrong. Also, The Walking Dead. I don't know if anybody knew this. There's Walking Dead novels out there. These are so good. They kind of give you a behind, like, extra story along with the show and the graphic novels. I mean, these are absolutely fantastic. Autobiographies. If you pick your favorite movie star or sports star. Howard Stern's Private Parts. Now that sounds, I know it sounds dirty, and a lot of you may not like Howard Stern, but this book is awesome. It's not what you think it is. It kind of tells the whole story of his life and how he grew up and the reason why he is the way he is. This is a fantastic book to start off with. If you're into war history, Band of Brothers. Can't go wrong. Matter of fact, anything that Stephen Ambrose does, you should read. Citizen Soldier, D-Day, Band of Brothers is awesome. Those are incredible books, and he writes very well with World War II. And they're easy to read. It's not like these really heavy history-ridden stories. I mean, yes, of course, it's going to have a lot of history in it, but he tells more personal stories of World War II. They are fantastic. Horror, if you're into horror. Hell House. This is kind of a hard book to read at night by yourself. I mean, it is a creepy-ass book, but it's awesome. This is kind of like a, the movie sucked, but this book here is kind of like an autobiography. It's about this New York City cop who he's into like paranormal and stuff. It's really good. Also, extremely creepy. This book here, Justin Cronin's The Passage, and he has another one called The 12, which is a continuation of this. Awesome books. It's, oh crap, power just went out. Sorry, it's storming real bad here. And it's back. Yeah, so if you want a good horror book, whatever, Justin Cronin, it's about, well, I don't want to get into exactly what it's about, but it's kind of like vampire type things. It's awesome. You'd love it. American Psycho. Now, these are for people who are a little bit disturbed. This book is really hard to read. It is extremely disturbing, but just on the macabre factor, if you're into that and you want to read something that's more macabre, more deranged. Now, the movie was, you know, whatever. The book, whew. But that's going to do it for me. Those are my picks for books to help you kind of get back into reading or get into reading. If you have any suggestions on books that you're reading now or any other good books, please leave them in the comments. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you.